I just got off the phone with Leo, which was really cool. Jazzy didn't want to talk, and I'm not sure why. Like, whatever they have against me is in their mind. It's so odd that it's like this. But either way, I'm not going to go on about it. But Leo said, I want to see you too. And I was like, all I'm saying, dude, is this is a weird situation to try to talk to your kids on the phone when they don't ever have anything to say. And he literally says, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to talk about. So I'm like, well, I'm here. And any kind of questions? And I asked him some silly questions, some fun questions. And I wasn't trying to bring up anything serious, and I wasn't going to. And I didn't till the end when he said, like, he's like, I want to see you too. And I'm like, well, I want to see you. And then when he said that, I'm like, well, thinking, like, how can I see him unless, like, we see each other? And that's his mom's not letting him. So, so I was like, well, I'd like to see you on Christmas, but I mean, I'd have to see if your mom and her lawyer or whatever. And I'm sure I'm not supposed to ask you that. So I don't know what I'm supposed to say at this moment right now. Like, so what am I supposed to say? So then, she grabs the phone and she's like, I'm going to hang up now. I'm like, so why are you yelling? Like, would you just come on? She's like, you're talking over me, so I'm going to hang up. I'm like, you just came in yelling, and I'm just saying, that's you weren't I wasn't talking over at somebody if the first thing says I'm taking if I'm hanging up and I'm going to hang up. Like, that's not talking over you. You just barged in and said I'm hanging up, and I'm like, why are you yelling? Because you're talking over me. You weren't talking to me. You were just taking the phone and saying you were going to hang up for some reason. And adding drama, unnecessary drama, to the end of the conversation, where it's a father trying to talk to his son who literally needs help learning how to talk to people, which I would love to help him because I definitely can. But if his mom's listening to the conversation I'm having and actually using her mind and her brain and listening, she'd understand I'm good for him. But instead, she's got her stubborn attitude right there being like, I don't like him. Why? I don't know. But either way, the whole point is she's damaging them by being immature. And she has to realize this, and the court has to realize this if it comes to the case of me and my kids and them calling me crazy. Who is the person who's acting abruptly angry for no reason, no cause, no reason, just because this stuff has to be noticed by somebody other than me? You know? Anyway, I just had to say that because there was no reason for extra drama, and I'm not going to let it get under my skin because it was silly.